Oh, back for more? Well, I'm glad you are.
As mentioned in the previous video, we are going to be attempting, and I use that term loosely, to disassemble and reassemble this 1992 CR250 engine. And if you haven't seen my previous video, the reason we're doing this is because the left engine case is shattered. It's done. That said, we picked up a replacement case, and obviously we're going to have to disassemble the entire engine to replace this. I have never done this before, so disclaimer, for those of you who do it every day, go easy on the guy. I did watch a video, or a couple videos. I guess the biggest thing is mind the thrust washers that tend to stick inside, and we'll try to come up with a plan to, get this back together all in one piece. I did see another video stating that you're supposed to buy both halves of the engine case because if you try to match one with another, it doesn't mate up exactly right. You could have issues. So I'm going to do the mic thing and ignore that and just go ahead and replace the one side. That said, let's see if we can make this happen. First off, let's see how she was running. I'd say she's running not too bad. I would say focus a little rich, but not Oprah rich. I'd rather have it a little thick than a little thin. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to start with the cylinder, obviously, and I don't know. Again, leave comments. Do you want to see the whole process, time lapse, partial time lapse? I'll make the decision when I get it into editing. But yeah, let me know if you just want to see before and after, time lapse, the whole kit and caboodle process, the entire thing. But anyways, let's get into it. Well, that's not good.
It sucks.
Not good at all. What is all that from? You guys see that? What in the hell made all those marks? Some are really deep. Was something bouncing around in there? Well, that's not good. So the top of the piston looks fine. So I don't really understand what's going on with the head there. But maybe I know that's hard to see. The lighting's not that great. But maybe a previous piston was replaced. This was from a previous episode, the damage, and they just decided not to replace the head. I don't know. But yeah, let's continue forward. That was loose. So that's good. Can you see that? That's a lot of buildup in there. Perfect. Wow, there's a lot of play in that arm there. Seems like there's a lot of play in everything. Perfect. And there it is. It doesn't look great. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let me find some better light and get you in here. So not good news. Something obviously catastrophic happened inside this engine. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a gouge in both two ports, and then you can see that focus. It scarred the cylinder up pretty good there. Yeah, there's a good view of the scrape down there. So yeah, not what I was hoping to find. The bike did run somehow, and like I said, someone obviously just replaced the piston rings, and because the piston looks fine, there's nothing on the skirt. Actually looks fairly new. But yeah, then you come motor side, you can see all the gouges in the case there. Got this really weird, I don't know what happened here. Almost like someone took a screwdriver to it. It's all really rough right around there. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. There is no play in the crank. Connecting rod rather. It's got side to side but no up and down, which is good. I guess in the interest of YouTube and all my 6 subscribers, I'm assuming you don't want to see this engine completely disassembled, so let's continue to march here and make it happen. Cover looks fine, so there's something, I guess. They're all different size lengths, so I'm going to leave them right where they are. Take that one out too. Well, am I missing missing something here? Or is it just, what's going on? Just weld it on there? Need a little bit more persuasion. Is there a dowel here? What's happening? There she goes. Hey, there is a dowel there. That would do it. Well, the inside of the cover isn't all corroded, so I'll take it. I don't know how much play is allowed. Can you see that? Has some up and down play. Is that? I'm assuming the in and out is normal. I think. I don't know. It does have some up and down play. There's a washer in there. Impeller looks good. Clutch next. Does that sound right? Sure. Horn. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know what the allowance is, but that clutch rod looks, focus, very worn to me. That's what the clutch plates look like. To me, they don't look bad at all. Moving forward. This clutch basket nut, is that regular thread, reverse thread? No idea. All right, we just got to pry off the tab, the lock washer. Can't see nothing. I think we're going to find this lock washer has seen better days. It looks pretty chewed up, if you ask me. I wasn't expecting that to come off, but I'm glad it did. Yeah. Can you see that? Focus. Come on now. Yeah, looks like the rats were chewing on that. So that's good. The basket, I know you're supposed to check for wear on that. I'm no expert. You tell me. I don't see anything crazy. Anything chewed up. Just calling that still good. All right, again. Oop. Now this is where you guys can help a guy. There's some pretty good grooving. I don't know if you can see right here. They're pretty defined grooves. Are they supposed to be there? Not sure. Oh. We have a casualty. Pretty sure one doesn't look like the rest. So that's exciting. Perfect. This is really turning into going from a nice restoration to do we just, sell it for parts? Or, in the interest of YouTube, do we just keep what we have, replace the cover half, put it all back together, and see if it'll run and drive, just for shits and giggles? You let me know in the comments. That's good. So, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like the gear on the other side of the water pump drive here is cracked. So that's good. Okay, now I'm getting into stuff that I'm a bit nervous about because I don't deal with this stuff every day. But we have the video for reference, thank God. And we'll just try and keep some kind of order, I guess. I don't know. Let's just dive into it. Kickstarter spring, there's your tension side of it. Hole there. Yes, no, yes, okay. Oh, there's a notch. All right, there's a notch. I get it. All right, this gear just come off. Okay, there's a spacer. The washer. That even looks a little beat up. Perfect. That goes with that. Goes with that. Now does the gear slide off? Oh, sure. Alright, that goes on one way. Gear doesn't look bad. What else you got here? Oh, sure. That looks normal. Should I have made like a diagram for where all this stuff goes? Probably. Exhaust valve assembly here. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out how that comes out. Does this just pull up? Oh, sure. It's got a bushing there. Here's your exhaust valve linkage with bushing. Now this should slide off. And it does. It's gonna come right off for a guy. If you find the right size, it will. One more. Easy, easy. There's the shift shaft. I pulled out nice and easy. That means it's hopefully not bent. Doesn't look awful, so I'll take it. Uh-oh, washer behind it. So everyone kept saying about these. Mind the washers. Get this too funny here. Oh, I think here. Oh, there's all sorts of pieces falling out. Perfect. Oh boy. All right, no idea what this stuff does, but as long as we don't lose any of the parts, figure out how that goes back together. All right. Not sure if that's regular thread or reverse thread. Wow. Wow. Not sure how that works. I had to use the impact on this thing. I don't know if it's supposed to be that tight, but it would not budge. Impact took it off. It is regular thread. Moving forward. Haven't found anything too crazy yet, other than what we've found so far. I will have to say I'm pretty nervous doing this. I really don't know what I'm looking at. I know certain parts of it, but again, I've never been into one of these. And if you can't tell, I'm a bit nervous. Sorry if my narration isn't up to par, which usually never is anyway, so I have low expectations then. All right, well, I didn't see that coming. Low expectations. Alright, well, I didn't see that coming.
In slow motion.
Alright, I should really leave this up to the trained professionals, but alright, there's a spring that, is it supposed to be that distorted and shaped weird? I'm gonna assume yes, but you know what assume means. Hopefully we can find all the pieces. We just went flying. Perfect. What is left? No idea. There's this piece here. No idea. I'm gonna assume it's got to come out. Hopefully it comes right out. I should have done a lot more research and read my manual. Figure whatever all these parts do. I just a lot of patience for that. We're just gonna go for it. Like I said, we have the video for reference and we have a shop manual, so how bad can we screw it up? Probably pretty bad. All right, I don't see any bolts, nuts, clips, others. So let's move on to the other side. Wants to come off. I like that. All right, there's the front sprocket. Looks pretty worn. Shocker. That came off. Flywheel pulley. It's exciting. All right, I got one of these Tusk flywheel pullers. See how she do. washer in there. Hopefully this is the right one. Come on. Easy. Wow, is this not the right size? Lord. It's a reverse thread? Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me. Alright. Alright. We'll get there. Alright, there's the key. Don't lose that. Puller worked great. I'll have to check for wear on these things, but I don't know. Looks fine to me. Again, you see what we got working with here. Yeah, so. Oh, this is called the stator, if I remember right. I believe it's part of the timing, and we gotta, assuming there's ways to tell where it's supposed to go. Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah, there's a raised line in the bottom of the case there. So yeah, that's good. It's mic proof. Love mic proof around here. Alright, there's the stator. How does this clutch lever work? Just like that, I guess. This comes out, it's notched. That rod must push on it and do something, you know, physics and whatnot. One pushes the other thing and the thing pushes the other, and we got a clutch, you know what I mean? All right, what's next? I have heard you can kind of give this a tap and it'll just pop apart, but I'd say not bloody likely. Well, this is exciting. Are we really that close? Sorry if the audio isn't always up to par, but I bought a cheap microphone that plugs into the phone and it tends to cut out all the time, so I just stopped using it. All right, I do have a case splitter. I'll show it to you here. It's another Tusk product. Here are the bolts for it. I'm going to learn how to use it and set it up, and bring it back in. We're all set up, ready to try and split these two halves. I believe this is the basic setup. We're just like holding onto the case and pushing away from the crank. So let's give it a whirl and see what happens. Probably shouldn't be using impact, but I'm going to anyway. I don't know what I'm doing, so I don't know what I'm doing. Little tap. Assuming there's going to be dollars in the clutch. Probably should remove this piston, but I'm lazy, okay? It seems solid as Sears, guys. I don't know what I'm missing. These usually come apart pretty easy, or not so much. Supposed to hit those? No idea. I got a pretty good amount of pressure on there. Makes me nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little bit more. It's not even a little bit. What am I missing here? All right, let me try and figure this out and I'll get back to you. Okay, so apparently I just had to go a little bit more. It made an incredible pop, scared the crap out of me, had to go change my pants, and now it looks like there's just two huge dowels that it gets caught on, and one of the dowels is pretty rusty, so disaster averted once again. And let me remove this tool. It's going to take me a minute, and we'll separate this and see what's behind these two cases. All right, here comes the case. The bad half. Oh, there's stuff falling on already. Perfect. And that goes here. Now we're really getting into the thick of things. We had some broken gasket. All right, what's next? Remove the crank, I guess. I don't know. Is this just what pieces are falling out? Okay, that's good. That goes. Crank bushing thing. No idea. Push this pop right out. Yes. Crank. Easy now. Easy now. So there's crank bearing. I'm assuming that's pressed on. That sound okay? Sure, I don't know. All right, there's the crank. Okay. Let's try and flip this back without all the pieces falling off. Okay. Does this come out all as one assembly? This is a transmission. How does this work? I see shift works. That's good. Just, does it work that way? Let's see. Let's see if it all just drops out. Oh, no. I'm hoping. Yes, maybe. Something's happening. Oh, we almost had it. Almost stayed in there. Ish. Alright, that obviously went in there. Don't know how that went, so that's good. Yeah. Alright. Well, that wasn't too awful. I will admit, I'm pretty nervous doing this whole thing. I'm going to be even more nervous putting this thing back together. Because, again, I don't do this for a living or ever. Can you see that? Where my thumb is? Can you see that line there? That gouge, is it supposed to be there? I don't know. It's the first thing I noticed. Other than that, yeah, we're disassembled. So I'm gonna clean up, get some lunch, and we'll go from there. The big question is, now what? Our original intentions were to do a mild restoration on this bike, but given the frame repair, and what we've seen today, the head, the cylinder, the wear and tear, What do we do? In my opinion, this is either going to be a part out, or for YouTube entertainment purposes, do we not replace anything, put it back together, see if it runs and drives, or do we do the bare minimum, such as, you know, crank seals? Do we even do crank bearings? I mean, we're all apart here. How far do we take this? I said it many times before, I'll say it again. We have a $0 base budget. We're working with, you know, pennies here. And given, you know, the condition of the cylinder head, we're obviously not buying a head or cylinder or having anything machined. We're just going to do the bare minimum. I say, you know, let's have some fun, and we're actually going to save a lot. I would plan on, you know, redoing the suspension and taking that all apart and learning how to, you know, do the front forks and the rear shock. But I don't see any reason in doing that at this point. The condition of the the condition of the motor. So that said, I think we're going to end the video here. And please, I don't get any comments. If you're into this stuff, please comment. Please let me know. Let me know what you want to see. What should we do with this thing? I'm of the opinion that we kind of keep going with it and have some fun and try and do the bare minimum and just clean everything up. Try, you know, make an honest attempt at reassembling this thing and hopefully get it to run and drive and go put it through its paces and see what fails or doesn't fail. I think that would be kind of neat. So again, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next video.